All right, all right. It's been a little while. I've been practicing some stuff, and I just wanted to talk about the um the SBP root sum filter. This is what I've been really focusing on, and I've been practicing, and I've been getting them down very low. I just Georgia. I knew that was going to be a high odd. It hit. I knew it was going to happen. I just knew it, and it hit. And just Kansas, I had down to 5. Working these filters, you can get it way down there. So let me show you this though. So okay, Oklahoma right now has not come in for the evening, so I don't know what time that the draw is for Oklahoma. But that being said, check this out. So Oklahoma, now remember what we're doing was we're only looking right now, only looking at this column here. Okay, we're not looking at these. Okay, just this one. You'll notice low even, low even, low even, low even, low even, low odd, right? There's going to be a switch in that for sure. It's just out of balance, like I said before. And you'll notice, look at the high odds. The high odds, there's actually quite a few high odds. Even in Oklahoma, even though it's a one draw state, you'll see those popping up pretty consistently as I just scroll through there. And it's been out now. And so what's interesting is what you can do is go to the inspection, well, my folder. You go to this filter right here. This is the golden egg right here. This filter is awesome. So I'm going to talk more about this later for anybody who wants some information on this. So check this out. So right now we're at the 2% threshold. The lower it is, the more likely it's going to hit. Not always. Okay. Sometimes that means that's ice cold and it could be out for a while. Like if you're looking at straights, like I said. Anyway, that's another story for another day. So we got it on the SBP-RS. This is the root sum. Remember, this is the actual root sum of the actual pattern number. It's not of the actual draw number. Okay. So what we're seeing here at the 2% is we're looking for those high odds. Okay. You can see what your state likes if you're playing just one state or if you're playing online or whatever. See which state, of course, the root sum. Of course, the high odds is going to hit more because it has 35 in it. Okay. But whatever, you know what I mean? It's just the way it is. So you got Oklahoma high odd is out and Texas midday. So, but let's focus on this Oklahoma one because it's out at the 2%. Now, if you go to the 1%, I think the Texas midday is still there. So Texas midday, a high odd will be dropping very shortly when there's a single that will be dropping. So what you do is you go over here and you can see that is due, that high odd is going to drop in Oklahoma, and it's at 2%. So it's going to be dropping. Okay. Another thing you can do is I have this folder open here, or this tab. This is the Oklahoma. You'll see the SBP-RS. Make sure you have the right one here under member filters. You can do the single box pair pattern, but then you do the RS, the root sum of that. Okay, that's what we're doing right now. And look at that. Out 18 draws. That's crazy. Okay. I shouldn't say it's crazy because it's a one draw state, because you're going to see those go out for even longer for two draw states. But so what you can do is just, either on the chance or on the distance, doesn't matter which one you're looking at. Just grab the reduced if you want to, because you're doing it boxed anyway. You can just grab that right there. Copy that. You could do the high even too, because like I said, a high is going to be dropping. But if you want to focus on just this one, then you're just going to grab that high odd right there, and you're going to bring it over to Slasher. This is some stuff I'm working on for Wisconsin there. So we're going to go add boxed, and then we're going to add numbers boxed. You're going to drop your numbers in there, and then you're going to hit slash, and we are now at 35 numbers boxed, and then you're going to work it, and you're going to see what's going on. Okay, that's one of my main things I wanted to talk about in this video, was this high odd on the SB-RS. And this filter. You do this stuff, oh my gosh, and you can it's really cool. Now, if you're just playing one state, this still works. You just have to work, get up into like 2, 3, 4%. And see what's going on with your state or whatever. Like New York evening, that's going to be dropping soon here, high odd, if not tonight. What else was I thinking? Oh, so also, like I always do the frequency and the, I don't really even look at the expectation anymore that much. Frequency is where it's at for me. So check out this frequency here. So what I like to do, keep it on the RS, and then we're going to go over to Oklahoma. Okay, and then we're going to go to this is under chances. See, this is showing you, yeah, it's due. The yellow, it's going to be hitting here. I meant to be under the frequency. So let's go over to the SB-RS. Keep it on numbers. Drag it Oklahoma. And then we're going to go down to like 10 days. And you're going to see, look at that. High odd and high even. This is a one draw state, so it's a little different. You know, two draw states. I mean, here, just for instance, like look at two draw state. Let's go to New York. See, you're very rarely, even at 10 days, going to see where there's nothing. You know, like one of these isn't used in 10 days. I mean, you will, but I jump through them and you don't really see them too often. But what I do is I go between 10 days, I go between 1 week, and then I go to 2 weeks, sometimes up to 20 days if it's a two draw state. But, or if I'm just looking at like midday alone or whatever. But so let's just do 1 week. And let's go to New York, because that was one where there's one due here. New York. So in New York, let's go to, it was New York evening that it was due, right? I know I was talking about Oklahoma, but I just want to show us. So look at that. New York evening, low even, and a high odd are both out at the 1 week. Now let's go to 10 days and see what's up. Still out at 10. Let's go to 14 days. There's that high odd. Look at that. That will be hitting, guaranteed. You could play that. You're gonna get a win if you play all these numbers. I'm not saying it's gonna hit tonight. I'm just saying very soon. I'm not even saying play all those numbers. Take these numbers and do some filtering. You know, what keys are due, what pairs boxed are due, stuff like that, what sums are due. You know, play 2 or 3 of them. Maybe you'll have some really good information in the filters and you'll be able to get it down to 1 or 2. Convert them all and just play the crap out of them. Win thousands of dollars. It's possible. I mean, I've been getting it down constantly to just a filter. Just using these, just practicing with these. So practice. This works. I mean, you can use any of these filters, not just mine. You know, that's what I'm saying. There's so many different filters on here. Find what works. Or they don't all work, I should say, because some of them have way too many numbers in it, and you're just going to be like, it's just too much. But this SBP works awesome. I'm going to talk later about the pair pattern, what I've been doing. I've been getting that down too, which is so awesome. I've been mixing those two together and then looking at the 1-2 pair sums, Daryl's 1-2 sums, like over on Lotto odds too and stuff. Oh man, I've been working on some good stuff. So, but anyway, the high odd is the key. See what your state, if it's been out for a while, look at this page right here, and then look at these ones and see what's going on. If anything, high odd, high even tonight. High odd, high even will probably hit, unless it's a double, but don't look like a double. I mean, it could even if it's a double, but look at that. Doubles like crazy up in Oklahoma. What in the world's going on over in Oklahoma? So much for the 70% single. Dang. But you know what? I'll tell you something else. That's what's nice about these pairs, because a lot of times when these hit, it's still okay. Like you'll still get the win. You see? And what's nice about these, I'll talk about that later. I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes. So that's what I'm saying is this filter here, this do filter 1 to 10% is awesome. I'll show you some more stuff I'm doing on that. I always keep about 1%. I see what's going on right here on the SB-RS, because that is the ticket. These will not last long once they're down to that 1%. I promise you, I watch them change constantly over the last couple of weeks. They just constantly change all the time. Between 1 and 3% I look at, you know. And then same thing you can do with the pair patterns right here. When they get down to 1%, you're going to see certain ones like 14 and stuff. They like to stay out. If they're across state lines, that means that they stay out a little longer. But if you see ones like 7 or 1, things like that, those abnormal ones, those ain't going to last long. Okay. So I'm going to shut this down now to keep it under that 10 minutes. And I'll talk more about that SB, the pair pattern later. So hope this made sense. All right.